Honored guests, esteemed colleagues, and distinguished members of the audience, greetings from Izmir, Turkey. It's both a privilege and a huge responsibility to stand before you today, well, even virtually, and to discuss an issue that is both timeless and urgent, the importance of gender balance, which is essential for fostering inclusive, resilient, and prosperous societies. Now, let's begin by clarifying what we mean by gender balance. It basically refers to a fair distribution of power, responsibility, and opportunities between genders, and it goes far beyond simply assuring that men and women have equal numbers in decision-making roles. It involves creating environments where they are all valued, heard, and empowered to contribute to society. I would like to ask you if you are familiar with the name Olympe de Gouges. Well, she was a French playwright, writer, and a political activist of the 18th century. And do you know why she was sentenced to death? We are all very well aware of the French Declaration of the Rights of the Man and of the Citizen, aren't we? And we scholarly accept it as one of the most important predecessors of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights that we have today. Olympe de Gouges was sentenced to death because she denied the reference to men in the name of the French Declaration, and instead she wrote down the Declaration of the Rights of Women and of the Female Citizen by just changing the he pronoun into a she one, and she was executed. Well, this is the reason why I refer the gender balance as timeless and that should be achieved urgently. Gender balance is not just a matter of fairness, actually, it's a matter of effectiveness. When we remove obstacles that fall into the path of women empowerment and ensure their equal participation, we improve the quality of decision making, the strength of social bonds, and the resilience of communities. Well, it leads to a more comprehensive solution across multiple domains such as economic prosperity, social injustice, leadership, governance, global challenges, which includes today's topics, the climate change and peace building. Let's begin with the intersection of gender and climate change. Well, the climate change, it does not impact all people equally. Even vulnerabilities are gendered, actually. However, well, it's essential to recognize that women are not just victims in the face of climate change, they are also the agents of change, actually. Women's traditional knowledge of resource management, their leadership in communities, alongside their ability to innovate in the face of adversity, make them key players in developing climate solutions. And women have shown time and again that they possess the resilience, creativity, and practical expertise required to tackle climate challenges. For all these reasons, well, it's not surprising that both the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Paris Agreement on Climate Change underscore the importance of gender equality in achieving their goals. And in fact, the UN Sustainable Development Goal 5 calls explicitly for the empowerment of women and girls as a means to achieve all other global goals. And let's focus on peace building briefly. It's widely accepted that inclusive peace is much more sustainable more sustainable peace. And research shows that peace processes involving women are more likely to result in lasting agreements. Statistically speaking, UN studies indicate that peace agreements are 35% more likely to last for at least 15 years more when women are involved in the negotiation process. And women bring perspectives that are often overlooked in traditional peace negotiations and emphasizing social cohesion, community healing, and long-term stability. Yet, despite the evidence supporting the effectiveness of women's participation, women remain underrepresented in peace talks. According to the UN, once again, women make up less than 25% of peace negotiators globally, and they are even less likely to be included in peacekeeping missions, unfortunately. The inclusion of women in peace-building efforts is critical for various reasons, and besides, it's not just an aspiration, but an essential part of building peaceful and stable societies. For instance, in post-conflict reconstruction, gender-sensitive policies ensure that both women and men have equal access to resources, decision-making roles, and opportunities to contribute to societal rebuilding. And when women are included, communities are more likely to recover, heal, and build resilience both to future conflicts and to climate shocks. Well, in concluding, If we are to make meaningful progress in tackling climate change, peace building, and ensuring sustainability for future generations, we must ensure that gender balance is woven into the very fabric of these efforts. Thank you.